Hello, welcome to lesson 1.2 of Algebra 2 Mindset, Standard and Point Slope Form. So first we're going to take a look at standard form. This one is used less often. We'll spend less time on it. So standard form, let me go ahead and zoom in here. Standard form is going to be ax plus by equals c. Okay? So to find x-intercept, set y to 0. Okay? And then to find y, you do the opposite. So standard form is mainly useful for getting x-intercepts, because y-intercepts we can see from both point slope, which we'll take a look at here soon, and slope-intercept. So now we're just going to do a couple quick questions, run through it, check your understanding. So Raul can make 4 cutting boards or 3 pencil holders in 1 hour in his woodworking class. He needs to make 36 items that he can sell at the Christmas market. Let x be the number of hours he spends making cutting boards, and y be the number of hours he spends making pencil holders. So we're going to write an equation that represents the possible ways he can allocate his time to reach his 36 item goal. So we know that he can make 4 cutting boards. So we'll set that as our x. And then 3y, set that as our y, for the pencil holders, which equals to 36. So now we're going to take a look at the x and y intercepts. So we know we have to set them equal to 0, depending on which intercept. So x-intercept is going to be 9. So because if we do 4x equals 36, because 0 times 3 is 0. 36 divided by 4, x equals 8. And then we can do it the other way around. 3y equals 36, y equals 12. X is not equal to 8, x is equal to 9. But we can interpret this, if we try the x-intercepts, is if you were to only make cutting boards, he would have to work for 9 hours. And if you were only make pencil holders, he would have to work 12. I won't write that all down, just understand that how much time, the intercepts are how much time it would take if he made only that certain amount. So now we can find the slope. What we're going to do is we're going to change it to slope-intercept. So that means we need to isolate the y variable. So 4x plus 3y equals 36. 3y equals negative 4x plus 36. Divide everything by 3. We will get negative 4 thirds x plus 12 equals y. We can interpret this. For every additional hour he spends making cutting boards, he avoids 4/3 of an hour of making pencil holders, which is about 80 minutes. So now we're going to look for values given by x-intercept of 3 and y-intercept of negative 2.5. The line is ax plus by equals c. So with standard form, all the values have to be whole. So we can go ahead and plug them in if we wanted to, but there's multiple different answers. So one way is 5x minus 6y. Let me rewrite that. 5x minus 6y equals 15. So this is because c of c over a has to equal 3 for the x-intercept, and then c over b has to equal negative 2.5 for the y-intercept. There's multiple different answers. This is the most obvious one, though. So a is 5, b is negative 6, and c is 15. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the point slope. Point slope is used much more often. Okay. So we're going to do some proper notes on this. So I'll go ahead and zoom in here. So slope-intercept form we know is y equals mx plus b. We know that. So m is the slope, and b is the y-intercept. So again, this should be review. Hopefully. So example 1, just to real quick review, I'll zoom out a little bit here. So we have a slope of 3 and a y-intercept of negative 6. Well, this is quite easy. If it just wants us to write in slope-intercept, we're given everything we need. Y equals 3x minus 6. So slope-intercept form, again, we know is mx plus b. This should go down here. So there is actually another way to write the equation, and that is point slope form, which you probably have done before. Y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1. M is the, once again, slope, and x1, y1 is a coordinate pair, or a point. So point slope form is when you are given the slope and a point, or you can find it. So now we have a slope of 2 that goes to the point 4, negative 3. And we want to write that in point slope form. So our example would be, so we know that it's y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1. So we can go ahead and plug in some numbers. Y minus negative 3, because that's our y value, equals 2 times x minus 4. And then we can simplify that just a little bit to y plus 3 equals 2 times quantity of x minus 4. So now, go ahead and try these. So 2 is our x value, x sub 1, 9's y sub 1, m is equal to negative 2. So if we plug that into our equation, we'll just go a little quick here. Y minus 9 equals negative x, or negative 2 minus x minus 2. Times the quantity of x minus 2. Then number 2, plug it in, we'll get y plus 1 equals 4 times the quantity of x plus 3. And that's just plugging it into x sub 1 and y sub 1. So, if you're given 2 points but not the slope, you can still use point slope. So, we are given 2 points. So first, we know how to find the slope, and that's change in y over change in x. So 8 minus 4 over 5, subtracting negative, you add 1. So we'll have 4 over 6, 2/3. So now we're going to substitute the slope and 1 point into point slope form. We can choose either one. It does not matter. We'll go with negative 1 form. So y minus 4 equals 2/3 x plus 1. Because again, subtracting a negative makes it a positive. Go ahead and try these. All right. So first we have to find m, which will be 3. Once we plug everything in, we can choose any of the points. We'll go with -8, 2, which will be y minus 8 equals 3 times the quantity of x plus 6. That's -6, 8. Right. I meant to say the other coordinate pair. So the other one would be y minus 2 equals 3 times the quantity of x plus 8. For slope is going to be 3. 17 minus 5 is 12. 4 minus 0 is 4 divided by 12 divided by 4 to get 3. Point slope, we plug it in. We're going to get y minus 5. If we're plugging in the first one, y minus 5 equals 3 times the quantity of x minus 0, which can be simplified with y minus 5 equals 3x. And yes, you can change this into slope-intercept. Then the other pair would be y minus 17 equals 3 times the quantity of x minus 4. So if we know the slope and a point, we can use the point-slope form first and then rewrite it in slope-intercept form. So now we have a slope of 2 that goes through the point 4, -3 in slope-intercept. So we know, I'm sure you've got enough practice by now, y plus 3 equals 2 times the quantity of x minus 4. Now we're going to change this into slope-intercept. So first we're going to distribute the 2 into the x minus 4. So we have y plus 3 equals 2x minus 8. Goal for slope-intercept is to isolate the y, so we just have to subtract 3 from both sides, which we will get y equals 2x minus 11. Go ahead and try that. So for 5, slope is -2, coordinate pair is 2, 9. So our point slope is going to be y minus 9 equals -2 times quantity of x minus 2. Which distribute will eventually get y equals -2x plus 13. Number 6, same thing. Y plus 1 equals 4 times the quantity of x plus 3. That is our point slope. Distribute, subtract 1 from both sides, 4x plus 11. Now we're given 2 points, and we're supposed to write in slope-intercept form. And we can find that using the slope formula, change y over change in x, which will get, let's see, 8 minus 4 over 5 minus 3, 2. Now we're going to substitute the slope, and 1 point we'll go with, let's go with 3, 4. Which will be y minus 4 equals 2 times the quantity of x minus 3. And then rewriting that, distribute, so we have y minus 4 equals 2x minus 6. Add 4 to both sides, we get y equals 2x minus 2. I'm going to go ahead and skip past that. And then horizontal and vertical lines, we will get into another day. That was lesson 1.2, standard and point slope form. Have a good one.